So, hello everyone, and again, I am very excited to be with Dr. Kanika Saini, rank 69 in the INI-CET 2022. So, heartiest congratulations, Dr. Kanika.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, please introduce yourself. How was you associated with us?
Ma'am, so my name is Dr. Kanika, and I've done my MBBS from All University of Medical Sciences, Bhopal, and during my third and fourth year, I've joined Bhatia for the foundation course because all my seniors were definitely, they said you don't have to join anything, just directly go there. So I joined it then, and in my internship, I was the regular with the test series and eGurukul app.
Okay. So you started very early, Kanika. So how did you feel that this is important in the preparation? How much important it is?
Ma'am, actually during third year and fourth year, especially during third year, most of us, we are free actually. That particular time is, we can make note at that time. So making notes is really very important for this journey. And if you make your notes at that time only and just read it once, or if you just go through them after just the class, so it becomes easier in the internship that one you will just go through those notes and you will be familiar with what was taught in that class. So it just comes live.
So how were the classes that you attended?
Ma'am, they were really good. Means I had not expected. Means live class is something that still I miss. Like in my internship also, app was there. Definitely app is very much handy, but the experience that we get in live class, it's like unmatchable. Like especially Ashwini sir, an ad class, your software class, pediatrics, everything was so good. Surgery also, Jayarwa sir is it's very much, I feel so blessed to attend his class. So it was really good.
Okay. And did you give the GTs test, Kanika?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So were they beneficial? How were they?
Ma'am, GTs definitely form the integral part of this whole preparation, no matter how much you study or how much time you read your notes. But if you don't give GTs at time, then it's of no use. And from the internship beginning, I started giving GTs, and I was regular with them. But then COVID, strike, so internship was a little bit of hectic, and I lost the pace in between. But then by the end, I just tried to get it. And in November also, I gave November and INI-CET before this. So in that also, I secured 580. But I decided to give it again. So now this time, it was a bit smooth. So, but GTs are really very important. Like I used to give during the end of my preparation, it was around in 5 days, after every 5th day, I used to give GT.
Okay, so how did you feel for the test? What were the type of questions, quality of questions?
Ma'am, they are really good. Means Bhatia, it's so good to see those questions that you can apply your knowledge, whatever you have read. It's not like cramming everything here and there, because ultimately I feel when you will do more questions, you will learn naturally those things, except for a few which you have to revise at the last. But GTs give you those some extra points which can give you edge over the others. And it is very important to give GTs, and you should make a note of those points which you feel are important. At the end of your note, you should leave a page and you should just jot down there. So it becomes very easy when you revise at last.
I think I always say this, that before starting the next topic, please leave one page. Yeah. So yeah, that is important because you have to read at one consolidated place. So how frequently you used to give GTs, Kanika?
Ma'am, starting of the preparation, I used to give 15 days, I used to give one time. But towards the end, it was at least not towards the end, before the end also, I used to give weekly 2 GTs, and towards the end, I decreased it to 5 days. In 5 days, I used to give it, because giving GT give you a boost also. Yes, you are going the right track. You are not missing out something. Most of, I think, whatever I have consolidated in this preparation, for 30% or 40% I'll contribute to GTs. That's how I remember things.
All right. And you do you want to say something like students are mostly scared and we are always there behind them that please give test, and students are always scared of giving tests?
Yes, ma'am. I think most of the people, when they falter, is that this point only, that they don't attempt to give GTs. Means they're scared that what will happen if they'll get bad marks, but they don't realize that if you get bad marks here, then you will definitely rise like step by step, and you will your main exam would be like much better than this. So I think GTs you should never fear. Like I did not thought once, like before even completing my one subject, I gave the GT. So it was like normal for me. My seniors always told me like that, don't be afraid of this. You just give GTs and just remember what is important from that.
Okay. So do you feel that these tests are good enough to give you a simulation from the main exam? You have the kind of practice of all the questions.
Yes, ma'am. Normally what happens is like normally AIMS pattern question. This time the pattern was slightly different. Because I think less clinical questions were there, but still, ma'am, what happens is you will be able to rule out those options, because you will find those options there which you saw in your GTs, and you will quickly, it will come to your mind that, oh, I saw that this option there, and so you'll rule out that. So it will help you in that matter. Rest, ma'am, like GTs, definitely they are important. Like you can't deny the fact.
Did you attended the Vibe?
Yes, ma'am, I attended the Vibe.
So how was it?
Vibe is, as always, it's like the consolidated image, which I revised it in my last 2 days. So like not only the images, but also the handy information which comes with it. That is also important. Like whenever you are teaching or any other faculty, so they always give that important piece of information, which if you revise in your last 2 days will definitely help you in your exam.
Any particular subjects that you liked most?
Like I have a list of subjects actually. Definitely I like anatomy by Ashwini sir, and surgery by Jay Arora sir, and Tamim sir, medicine. Then ma'am, ophthalmology definitely. And I also like psychiatry. Psychiatry, it was taught us by Dharmendra sir. He was really very good the way he taught us. And Naseer sir's microbiology was also good.
Okay, so what do you feel is the most special thing about Vibe?
Ma'am, Vibe actually, it's like it is consolidated. Like I earlier said, that your major images, like for subjects like anatomy, ophthalmology, where you have to see the fundoscopy images and you should know it, and obs-gynae also. So these are the subjects where you will see the images and you will like remember it when it comes in the exam, and maybe you have seen it other where also, like in your notes and anything. But when you do it at the last time, like I did my Vibe 1 week ago, 1 week just before my exam. So it was easier for me. It will save your time in your exam, that you can focus on other important questions. And you won't believe that, like in the last November, I also like mentioned it that almost 5 questions were directly from the Vibe.
Okay.
Directly from the Vibe, and I was so happy seeing them. So it was.
I think 5 is a good number if you are getting directly.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And that surely, boost up the confidence if 5 questions you see directly from the notes, right? Yes, so how will you rate the classes? How much they helped in building the concept? Because, right, Kanika, you joined quite early, and that is the time when you are building concepts. So how much important it is that these classes helped you in making the concept so that you could attempt this paper so well?
I'll give like 9, at least 9. I can't give less than that, because they were so important. Like I can't even think about getting this rank without the notes that I have. So it's very important, ma'am. It's really very important building your concepts, and you should like have a guidance. Means it's definitely your part, but during PG, it's not that easy that you can cramp up or you can read everything like from the textbook and all. So you should have those notes, because the teacher who are sitting there will know that what is important and what's gonna be the trend forward, and So it's really very important.
So what, according to you, will be the gold standard for any entrance examination? Like, people are taking, sometimes some are joining early, some are joining late. We have different things. What do you think will be the most appropriate thing if you're joining early? What should be the gold standard for clearing the exam?
Gold standard means time, particularly?
Yeah, the time and the course.
Definitely, ma'am. I think foundation course is really very important. Like my seniors, they have some of them also done the regular course, but I think that like Bhatia's foundation course, and it's really very good, and it will help you in
joining early makes a difference, and it's good
yes,
that you join early.
Definitely, ma'am, because I think for those at least who have the hectic internship, it's not possible that you can attend each and every class. So it's good that you join early and make notes and revise them as much as you can. So joining early is definitely a good part.
Yeah. So a very important question, which every, I think, person who is preparing wants to know: how many revisions? So how many revisions did you did, Kanika, that are good enough for going to the exam?
Ma'am, I consider minimum 3 revisions at least. Like in last 15 days, I scheduled revision. Like last revision was in the last 15 days, and last 2 days I kept like 6th and 7th for the volatile stuff and vibe images. And previous year, definitely previous year, you can't miss out on them if you are going for the AIMS paper.
Okay, so how much importance will you give to the PYQs, the previous year questions, for going to the examination?
Ma'am, actually this time it was a bit less, but I don't think that their importance will change, because naturally, like sometime if AIMS will dominate in making the paper, so definitely we will have more PYQs, so you can't miss on them. And PYQs are important per se because the topics are the same, though the question this time they were framed were more of fact based and all, but I feel the topic were the same. So doing PYQs, you will at least know those topics by heart. So it is very important.
Did Bhatia's, like we were doing so many PYQ sessions, they helped you
yes,
in the last minute preparation?
Definitely, ma'am.
All right. So any other advice, Kanika, that you would like to say you would like to give to your colleagues or the juniors from your journey?
I would just say one thing, that you may have like ups and downs, it will come and go, but you should remember that if you want to achieve something, then you should be focused no matter whatever happens. You should be like disciplined also to attain your goal, whatever you want to, like wherever you want to reach. And definitely like be thorough with your notes, whatever you are preparing, wherever you are like taking them from, but you should be thorough with your notes. GT is very important. And yeah, that's it. And just make a list of volatile stuffs which you can revise at the last. Definitely these are important things.
Okay, so Kanika, one last question: what is that one thing that really made a difference in your preparation? Like, I know journey consists of so many things, you are doing so many things, but what is that one thing that you will rate most that actually helped in your preparation?
Ma'am, solving more and more MCQs and giving GTs, it made a really big difference for me. Like I used to solve MCQs from 9 to 12, the time which is scheduled for the exam. Almost every day I used to solve, irrespective of the course which I have to finish that day. But I think that is very important, that you do practice what you have to do on your exam day, so that on that day you remain focused no matter whatever happens by your side, but you just have to see your question and mark your answer.
All right. So more and more MCQ practice and giving GTs is the thing that actually Kanika rated the most. Thank you so much, Kanika. We are really proud of you. The whole DBMCI family is really proud that we were associated with you in your journey, and we wish you all the very best for future endeavors also.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Neha. Thank you so much, Dr. Kanika.
Thank you.